At the core of Jesus' teaching is an invitation to follow him in his way of life, to live in obedience to the scriptures, walk in love for God and love for neighbor, and continue to be a part of God's redemptive work in the world. One of the geographical centers of Bakersfield is the Kern River. In most years, it is a dry riverbed. Every so often, on a particular wet year, the river will be full. When this happens, you can see the city change in front of your eyes. It comes to life in a way that is hard to understand apart from seeing and experiencing it. We've been praying for Bakersfield. We continue to see a picture, like a full river of God's Spirit being poured out to fill the dry riverbed with His Spirit and His presence. We are excited to announce that for more than a year we have been on a journey to move back to Bakersfield to plant River and Way. My name is Nick Othart. My wife, Jackie, and I are both born and raised in Bakersfield. We are both surprised of where life's journey has taken us and unshaken by who God is and what He has done. We are returning to a place where we believe God planted seeds in us long ago that would grow to sprout at the right time, a time such as this. We believe God's timing of the preparation of our move to plant is not by accident with the churning of this cultural soil. In this moment, we are just beginning to come out of isolation from a global pandemic, and simultaneously, we are dealing seriously with racial injustice against people of color in our city and country, more than ever seen in this generation. It seems right that Jesus would begin to stir something new, that He would use this freshly churned soil to plant new kingdom seeds. We see God already at work and forming a rich desire for a new church family. We see more space for God's mission to be lived incarnationally into the world. We see the Spirit inviting people into the story of River and Way. It's our prayer that God's Spirit would invade hearts, homes, and hopelessness and bring true life to the city of Bakersfield, and that His Spirit would bring followers of Jesus to maturity as they are equipped and released to live out the ways of Jesus and His kingdom. As River and Way is being formed and planted, it is our unceasing prayer that God would pour out His Spirit to draw people to life in Jesus. River and Way is a church who loves Jesus and the city, a church who practices the way of Jesus together in Bakersfield. Join us as we pray, in Bakersfield as it is in heaven.